Welcome back to H-Town Morning News. A Voices ambassador with the American Cancer Society is here to talk about something very important, about the Voices of Black Women study. This is a groundbreaking effort to improve cancer outcomes and close the health gaps among Black women. And I'm so honored to have Shamika Dukes here to share her story, insights, and how women in Houston can get involved in this very important study. Shamika, thank you so much for being here first and foremost. But tell us a little bit more about this study, and it's really important for women in the African American community.
Absolutely. So as mentioned, this study is called Voices of Black Women, shortened to Voices. And it is a study that focuses on the improvement and overall understanding of the health of Black women. It is the largest population study of its kind focused on cancer outcomes and risk in Black women in the U.S.
So this is a long time coming.
Absolutely.
Because often, not just women, but women of Black, brown, all nationalities, all colors, have often, unfortunately, been left behind when it comes to studies on particular cancers or other things as well. So how many women are you trying to not only involve in the study, and how many women could be impacted by the research that's found in it?
Sure. So we are looking for 100,000 Black women who are in the U.S. and District of Columbia between the ages of 25 and 55 years old who've never had a cancer diagnosis, with the exception of some skin cancers.
Okay.
This study, keep in mind, you mentioned that the samples or the populations that are related to studies don't necessarily have enough Black women. This study is just that. With a population of 100,000 individuals, it will give our researchers and our scientists information that will allow them to point to preventative and treatment measures for Black women, because other studies have mostly focused on the majority.
And often, a lot of times, the treatments that are used for other people may not necessarily work for women or women of color. So this will be a game changer when all of these women get together and the studies are looked at and compared, and hopefully even change things for the outcomes for women's health in the future, right?
And this is very true. Keep in mind, Black women have the highest death rates and the shortest survival rates of all racial and ethnic groups in the U.S. when it comes to cancer. Now, when we look at breast cancer, women under the age of 40, Black women under the age of 40, have higher risk or higher rates of cancer. So that alone points to the idea that there needs to be targeted treatment, targeted preventative measures that would allow this study allows us to point to.
So how long has this study been going on so far?
It started in 2024, and this will be a long-term study. It is in the form of a survey, an online survey. The participants, the 100,000 participants, would input information into a survey about medical, social, economic, environmental, behavioral tendencies. And that information, of course, is the information that our scientists and our researchers will be looking at to point towards those preventative measures. The 100,000 is, of course, as I mentioned, across the U.S. The charge today is to get Houston involved, and see how we can impact those numbers. And we're looking for long term, because while there is an introductory survey that is done for on the first time, there's also a follow-up study. First survey is going to be about an hour long to take. I know that sounds like a long time with our short spans these days. However, you can come back to it to complete it, and the more information you input, the better. And then the follow-up studies are twice a year, and they are about 30 minutes long. And so that long term that we're talking about, we want people who are in it for that time frame to be able to speak to the changes that they may have over the years.
Gotcha. So we have about 1 minute. So how can people get involved in this? Because I know you want, as you mentioned, you need 100,000 and you want Houstonians to be involved. So how can people sign up for this to be part of this incredible study?
You can go to voices.cancer.org and see if you qualify to be a part of the study. And I would like to add, if you are not a participant or someone who could be a part of this study, we also need ambassadors, people who can speak to or champion this study.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm going to have to talk to you about that later. 'Cause,
Perfect.
hey, we all need to help each other because hopefully it'll be able to help other generations to be able to remember their health, to uplift them, and have longer and longevity when it comes to our lives as well, because that's really what it's all about. Thank you so much for this. And make sure everybody go to our website, CW39.com, so you can participate and learn more about being part of the study or being an ambassador too, because we're going to change lives and we got to do it together. Thanks again.
Thank you.